welcome back. Bruce Porter joins us now for this week's Dollars and Cents. Which of Nancy's desserts was your favorite? I got to ask you.
Oh, the pecan anything.
I'm telling you. Bruce and I have been over there like shoveling it in.
Oh, my.
You came on a good day.
Absolutely.
All right.
I planned it that way. I'm going to take it all home, and I told her I'd bring the dishes back.
You better get to eating over there if
Just
you want.
box it up.
Bruce says he'll take it home. Okay, we got a question, though, dealing with finances. Are you ready for that?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, we're going to take a break from dessert to get to the question. I am concerned about the cost of nursing care. I have known families that have dealt with the cost of providing care and what it has financially done to those families. Should I consider purchasing long-term care insurance? And how do you determine that? A lot to cover here. What do you say?
Well, it's a looming major big problem. How do you determine if you can afford or should you buy long-term care insurance? You know, financial stress is the number one reason people look for alternative ways to provide for the money.
Yes.
That's really all.
And we're all getting older.
You're either going to private pay with a combination of your own money and insurance, or you're going to impoverish yourself and go into nursing care on Medicaid. All right. So now we got a little over 8 million people in nursing care.
Right now.
Yeah, and it's going to continue to go up because of our aging population. 68% of those people are over age 65. There's a few that are under age 65 that are in nursing care. Dementia, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, those types of illnesses are becoming a lot more prevalent and are kind of hogging the care space.
Yes.
So now with those types of problems become a higher price of care because it's more hands-on type
More
care.
skilled, right.
So now, cost of care. If you're trying to figure out should I or should I not and all that, you got to consider what the prices are. Semi-private room average is about $169. A private room is $192 per day.
A day.
Right.
Yes.
So that works out to $5,100 a month for a semi-private, $5,800 a month for a private room per month until death. Average stays about 39 months. So when you're considering should I buy some insurance, it's using smaller amounts of money to buy bigger benefits.
Okay.
Same reason we buy life insurance, small amount of money for a huge benefit. So now that's actually an option. If you start early enough, you have other options available, either through trust planning, a combination of trust planning, investment planning to prepare for that, probably going to happen, or you just say, okay, I'm going to keep my money over here. I'm going to buy some insurance and go with that. Now, the problem with that is the price. You know, at like a 60-year-old, who can afford an extra $300 a month to pay for care that you may or may not use? So that becomes a big deal.
Is it a use it or lose it proposition with these sorts of things?
Can
In other
be.
words,
There's options on policies. You can buy policies that have return of premium, but that $300 monthly premium for basic coverage just now went up to $450, $500, $600 a month. So if you don't use it, you get your money back, and there's a calculation for rate of return and things like that on that. But again, the more perks you put on those policies, the higher the price. Cost of living is probably more important than that return of premium. You know, 57% of people that are on Medicaid right now are above age 65. The other 43 are below 65 on Medicaid in care. So, you know, when you're impoverished and you've either given away or spent all your money, then you go on Medicaid, and then they're going to take care of that. Now, in Missouri, when you pass, then your heirs to your estate have what they call state Medicaid recovery, and then they have to reimburse for that. If there's nothing there, then it's a wash. It's a complicated mess.
It's very complicated.
What it is. Now, home health care. It's about $18 an hour on average for a home health care nurse. Adult daycare, which we never even thought of 20 years ago.
Right, but you see it a lot.
It's a little over $1,000 a month on average right now. Assisted living $2,100 a month. So those things prepare you for the bigger expense of nursing care down the road.